Hey guys, in this video I'm going to talk a little bit about my upcoming trip. I'm leaving in literally 3 days. I've already shipped off a few boxes. I'm going to talk a little bit about driving around the Philippines, driving, transportation, taking ferries across from island to island, cars, motorbikes, all that kind of stuff, and a little bit about how you can ship stuff from island to island. Stick around. Okay guys, so today's video I'm actually going to be shooting in multiple locations here. First location was my condo, second one is my motorbike here. And I just want to, a lot of people express curiosity about my motorbike and how I travel and things like that. So I'm going to flip the camera around and show you guys my motorbike and talk a little bit about it in transportation. Okay, so here's my motorbike. It's a Yamaha Aerox 155cc. I've added some custom parts onto it. I will show you. But imperative is this box on here, this shad, and I added leather liner inside, which keeps things from rattling around, making noise, so that's imperative. This bike is a good sized bike. I added things like a phone holder, phone charger, grip puppies for better acceleration and control and just better grip and comfort for your hands. Little extra mirrors on the mirrors here, so I can see all the way around me. Some extra, bling to it. I'll show you. This has a very big compartment, also leather liner, and a container for my paperwork. I keep a rain jacket, first aid kit, things like that in there. Now this is a custom seat that I added on. Important for when you have a passenger because you don't want them sliding down, and it's much more comfortable. Also on the storage box here I put a backrest for the passenger, which they definitely appreciate. So when I travel, I only want to have enough stuff to put in the box under the seat, and then they make these bags that are designed for your particular bike. This one's for a Yamaha Aerox, and it's got all kinds of compartments on the side. It's got a place to put your phone that's waterproof in case it rains, and this sits right there, right in between your legs there, and you can put quite a few things in there, clothes and what have you, and that's all I travel with if I'm taking trips. Everything else stays at home. I have traveled with more, if you have a passenger, that's kind of hard to be helped, but as little as possible. All right, so we're going to go to the next location, and it's a coffee shop restaurant that I wanted to check out. It's only open Wednesday through Sunday, I believe. I think it's closed on Tuesday. It's Tuesday today, so I can't go. And I'm going to take you there, show you that place, and talk a little bit about driving around the Philippines, transportation, things like that. I did ship out 2 boxes ahead of time to my friend's house, and I shipped through a company called J&T. J, the in symbol, and T. Somebody asked me about it in the comments. I think I said J and L, but it's J&T. And so, anyway, I shipped out two boxes, and it was around 700 pesos each. Very inexpensive. And somebody had asked me how much this motorbike costs. This motorbike base model is like 104,000, 105,000, which is a little over 2,000 USD. You add everything I've done to it, it's probably another 50,000, so around 3,000 USD to add these extra things to it. Not so much. Alright guys, I'm at this coffee shop in furniture and paintings, coffee shop, restaurant, furniture and paintings place. So I'm going to go check it out, talk a little bit about transportation in the Philippines and about my upcoming trip. Stick around. Wood and coffee. Very cool. Hello. I'm just by myself. Just one. Only one. Yeah. Hello. Cafe caramel macchiato. Hot. And let's try. Do you have the tuna puttanesca? Do you have that? Okay. Let's have that.
Is this all po?
That's it.
420.
You want the 20?
Thank you. Do you have a table number na, sir?
I don't know.
Once you found your preferred table, please bring us the table number.
Okay.
So that we know where to serve.
Is there sitting outside?
Yes po. Just a reminder, food and drinks are not allowed inside the gallery.
What's that?
Food and drinks are not allowed inside the gallery.
Oh, look at this. Huh. Let's go. We're gonna walk around later, but this is it's too cool. What a cool place. So I think we'll just sit. Where can we sit here? I mean, look at this view. Let's sit at 14. Let's get 14. Okay, thank you. Yeah, we'll just kind of look. There's actually a gallery on the inside too. It's up top. Hello.
Hello.
Let's go explore a little bit. Gallery. And, this place is all lit up at night too. So this is the gallery. So here's the gallery. Food and drinks not allowed in here. This might be the coolest place I have come across. In as far as like a restaurant, like a theme, and a coffee shop. I mean, how cool is this? I really did not expect anything like this. I mean, this is just interesting. Interesting to say the least. All right, this takes you back up to the front, I think. Yeah. Back to the front. Okay. Okay guys, so here we are at this amazing place. It's again, it's called Wood and Coffee, and it's art and furniture place as well. So they sell art and furniture, and you got these amazing views I've already showed you guys. Tomorrow is my last day in Davao, and I just discovered this place, so this might be the coolest place that I have been to so far. And honestly, in the Philippines, as far as like a coffee shop restaurant, I don't think I've ever come across anything like this. This is really unique, and it just sprawls and goes all over the place. I could have made a whole separate video just on this place, but that's not the purpose of this video. Anyway, I loaded up my motorbike, and I'll be setting out tomorrow, and the route I'm going to take, I'm going to flash up on the screen and show you guys. There is a shorter route across Mindanao to the city of Dapitan to go across and take the ferry into Negros, but it's kind of a little bit through Muslim country, and so I avoided it and took a little bit of a longer route. It's about 11 hours and some change, and I decided to break it up into a couple of days, and then with the very last stop in Dipolog, which is kind of a good destination spot for a lot of foreigners maybe to live. It's got this beautiful long boardwalk, much longer than even Dumaguete, and so I figured I'll spend a few days there and do some vlogging and show you guys what nice destination that could be as far as retirement or finding a great girl and living out there. There are a lot of great girls out there, and in fact, I have a lot of buddies who lived in Dumaguete, and they actually would go across the 3-hour boat ride across to Dipolog and meet a nice girl and bring her back to Dumaguete, which is kind of funny. So anyway, when you get to the ferry, if you're taking a motorbike, you have to take something called a row, which is a roll-on, roll-off. Hello. Thank you so much. Perfect. Looks good. All right. We got food. I'm going to eat. I got tuna puttanesca and a caramel macchiato. Coffee's good. Good. That's really good, actually. Tuna puttanesca and a caramel macchiato. Came up to 420 pesos, which is about $8 US. Is it on the high end for the Philippines? Maybe a little bit, but I mean, where can you go and sit and chill with a view like this? So for this type of view and stuff, no, it's actually very inexpensive. Anyway, I'm going to finish eating, and then we'll get back to it. Okay, guys, so back to the topic of you go and you catch a boat called a row, which is called roll on, roll off, and that's where you can take your motorbike across. And a little bit more about shipping, I used a service called JNT. You can use it whether you're flying around, maybe to a new location. Maybe you're living in Cebu and you decide that you want to move to Iloilo and you don't want to carry all the stuff on the plane. It's kind of a pain to check in luggage, check out. You know, it's easier maybe just to go and have it shipped ahead, and you know, it usually takes about a week to get there. They told me maximum 2 weeks, but my buddy just had it done and it took him about 6-7 days or so. And so you can use that service and have it shipped out. But the ferry system is, and the transportation system in the Philippines is never always the easiest thing to figure out. Ferry schedules, you almost have to just show up at the port and get the ferry schedule. And there's different lines, you know, different ships, and you know, there's fast craft, and there's different, you know, there's different companies that you can use. So they'll have different schedules. So it's really hard to find information online. It's all kind of jumbled about, and so you almost have to go maybe a day before, go directly to the port, or because chances of getting emailing somebody or calling somebody is slim to none. So the ferries are like that. The bus schedule is almost the same thing. Tricycles and jeepneys are, tricycles of course are easy to figure out. You just tell them where you want to go. Buses, there's a sign on the front of the bus that's telling you what the destination is. Now if your destination is on the way of that route, then you can hop on that bus and then you can just let the bus driver know to let you off at that particular spot. Jeepneys is kind of the same thing. They have a end destination. It'll be on the side of the jeepney. But for most Westerners, it is not really comfortable, so most people don't go for that option. Most people just jump into a taxi or a Grab. Ferries can be quite comfortable here. You can get ferries where you have private suites. You have a one big room that's kind of like a VIP suite with luxury seating and things like that. So transportation can be interesting here. So for me personally, I like having my motorbike. Not everybody wants to have a motorbike. I get that. This is not the place to learn how to drive a motorbike. If you are going to do that, then you probably want to learn on a very small island like Bohol or Kamigan or Boracay or one of those little small vacation type islands, not in the busy metropolis of Cebu or Manila or places like that. Driving here can be dangerous at times, for sure. Anyway, that's about all I wanted to talk about. I will be vlogging my entire journey and my entire road trip throughout the Philippines over the next 2 months before I have to leave, and I'll still continue to vlog, of course, even when I'm out of the Philippines for a while. Again, I don't know exactly how long that will be. We shall see. Anyway, I appreciate you guys watching, and I'm going to finish up my coffee. See you guys next time. Bye.
Let's take it real soon.